Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a week in the life, I think. I'm going to do a week in the life vlog. That way, I don't know. I kind of want to include the snowstorm that we're getting this weekend. And then I want to include some other stuff as well. So this is either going to be a weekend or this is going to be a week. I'm just going to play it by how I feel and what else I have going up and going on. So, yeah, that's kind of what this video is going to be. So, yeah. It is Friday, weird day to start a vlog. But if it's just a weekend vlog, it makes perfect sense. Today, I need to make bread. We have a snowstorm supposedly coming this weekend where we're supposed to get between 8 and 15 inches of snow. Nobody knows. And everybody has gone to the store and there is no sandwich bread. And I'm thinking, why are you all worried about buying bread? I don't get it. I'm not one of those people who, I need bread and milk. I need bread and milk. No, you don't. If you don't drink milk, don't buy milk. If you don't eat bread, then don't buy bread. But whatever. But my grandpa has been going on about wanting a loaf of bread, so I figured I'll make a loaf of bread today. We'll do that today. I am planning on going to my grandpa's this weekend. And Nevaeh has a pillow. It's like this big that she carries around. And it's got a pillowcase on it, but the pillowcase is all ratty. It's got a hole in it somehow. It looks like somebody cut a hole in it. So, and I've got fabric left over from her first birthday party, because I did a lot of DIYs with it. So I'm going to take some of that, I'm going to take that fabric and I'm going to make her some pillowcases for her pillow that she carries around. And I'm going to do that today before we go over there. And yeah, that's kind of what today is going to be. A little bit of snowstorm prep, even though making bread isn't really snowstorm prep in my head. It's just, I make bread anyway. And, shoot. I'm thinking and my brain's not computing. Yeah. Basically, we have food. We don't have to go to the store. My mom went to the store and got some stuff the other day. I had some stuff ordered, and I ordered some stuff from Walmart that came in. You saw that in my last day in the life video. And I finally got the rest of it today. I ordered some Valentine's Day sprinkles, and they didn't come with that order. I don't know why they didn't, but they came today. So, and I know this is completely unrelated, but yeah. But I got the little nonpareils in red, white, and pink. I got these Valentine's Day sprinkles, red, white, and pink, and they have hearts. Mainly these were Jimmy's though. Shoot, that bag smells like perfume, which I don't get. Okay. And I ordered some colored sanding sugar as well. Red, 2 colors, pink, and purple. But that's some Valentine's Day stuff. And Bryson had asked, we were talking about Starbucks the other day, And he said, I want to go to Starbucks and get a cake pop. And we had said something. We're not going to Starbucks to buy a cake pop, and because we can make cake pops at home. He got all excited, and we didn't have the stuff to do it, so I told him we would make cake pops this weekend. So, yeah, now I have different sprinkles to decorate them with. And these will go great with Valentine's Day desserts too. And I am planning on doing a Valentine's Day dessert video. But, yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. Snowstorm, cake pops, making pillowcases for Nevaeh, and then we'll see what else we get into. Okay, so when I went to make bread, I didn't have time to do a sourdough loaf. I didn't have time to do sandwich bread. That's because I like the sourdough sandwich bread. I like sourdough bread in general, but I didn't have time for it. And I made this bread before. This is, I think her name's Christine from Frugal Fit Mom. This is her recipe, and I did end up doubling it, but I will link that recipe down below in the description box. And if I forget, then remind me. And I was using a half cup measure. That's why I was adding so much flour. It's not really a whole lot of flour, but it looks like it when you have to do a half cup. When you have to do it in half cup increments. But I did want to leave it in here, but I wasn't going to talk through the whole thing because it's not my recipe. She's got a whole video on her YouTube of how to do it, as well as her website. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just making bread. My fabric cut. I've got like 7 different fabrics. It's all cut to size, and I got my sewing machine set up. I don't think I've ever used this. All I remember is being told that I had a sewing machine, my grandma was going through some stuff, and she found it. So, I don't know if I've ever used it. I don't know if it's ever been used. But, I'm going to use it now. So, this should be interesting. Okay, so, I got one pillowcase done, and it did that. And it didn't, and now I'm trying to rethread the freaking thing again, and it's just, I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the machine, I don't know if it's so freaking old that it just
it doesn't work, or if it was just a cheap ass machine when it was made. Because I cannot find a video anywhere for this specific machine. Like, it never freaking existed in this world. Like, but I've got one done, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to re-sew it. But if I can fix the machine, I'm gonna have to re-sew this one because it's falling apart. Like, legit has a freaking hole in it. This is seriously how shit works for me. It doesn't work unless I get pissed. Or, yeah, my camera battery died, so that just sums it up. Like, if it's gonna work for me, I've got to get pissed off. I've got to try a billion times. I've got to watch a billion videos that say absolutely nothing, because I'm sorry. Like, what the hell? I'm beyond. I'm about to burn this thing. That's where I'm at. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep trying, and hopefully by 16,000 years from now, it might actually work. Because that's how it works for me, and I'm done. But if I keep going and I'm pissed, it might actually work. But I got the bread made, and it turned out I can't cut it for at least 2 more hours, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep screwing with this sewing machine until hopefully it works. And I'm probably gonna end up running out of thread and having to rethread again and again and again and again. And yeah. So, yeah, that's what my day looks like. Hey guys, so it is Saturday. It's 6 o'clock on Saturday, and yeah, the last time I updated you, I was bitching about my sewing machine not working. I ended up saying screw it, just gave up, put the sewing machine away, tried again this morning, no luck. So I went through and hand stitched that pillow case that I made for Nevaeh so she could have a pillowcase, took it over there to her, got her 21-month pictures taken, because, well, tomorrow she's going to be 21 months old, but I didn't want to get snowed in over there, and it is actually snowing. I kept thinking, and as of right now, we've gotten estimates anywhere between 10 and 18, and from what I can see, we're going to end up with 16 inches where we're at, most likely. And most of it's coming overnight. It is snowing and it is sticking at this point. It didn't start till 4 o'clock. It was supposed to start at 2, but it didn't start till 4, so you will see. I'm going to show you what snow looks like right now, though, so we can kind of gauge it later on to see how much we actually. But I think I am going to turn this video into a week in the life, just because I didn't want to go get snowed in at my grandpa's, and since we're going to pretty much be snowed in, I may as well take you along with me. I figure this weekend is going to be a lot of food, hopefully some organization. Hold on. You see that goofy cat? That's Poe. She was climbing on the closet door. But yeah, we'll see what we actually get into this week. I do have a few little things to organize that aren't going to be full-on organization and declutter videos, but yeah, that, and I want to finish making these pillowcases, even if I have to hand stitch them. So yeah, that's what this weekend's going to be. Okay, so this is what it looks like out back. It's not really sticking, it's kind of sticking to the dirt pile. Sticking to the deck a little bit, but it's not really sticking to the grass. Out front, it's sticking to the roads, sidewalk, cars, not sticking to the yard. So, yet. So, yep, we will see.
This reporter is looking into a tangled web of crime
No.
and the ruthless here.
No, it snowed outside. You not go out.
It's cocaine. That don't sound very exciting. You see, she was working on this drug story and got her kidnapped. Sugar in them hills, ain't it?
You think you want out, but you don't.
Yesterday was Thursday.
Okay, so I got the second pillowcase done. I did it a little, I accidentally, yeah. And if I flip it the other way, it's got that seam. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it. But now she's got two. The one I took to her yesterday and this component. I've got 5 more to make, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I don't know. Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock on Sunday. It is still snowing. It is 12 degrees outside, so yeah, we're stuck in the house. And that's fine with me, because I'm not going anywhere, because they still have not touched the road. And from what I can tell from Facebook posts, the interstate hasn't been touched either. Yep. Chilling out, doing really a whole bunch of nothing. And I'm gonna watch football games after I finish this episode of Criminal Minds. And yeah, I need to organize the closet a little bit from where Poe goes in there and destroys it, but I'm afraid to open it because she's in here sleeping. And I don't want to wake her up. Because if I wake her up opening that closet, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it.
Come in here to show you the snow again. And Earl's sitting in the window. He's watching his boy. My brother's outside shoveling a path from his car. Don't think it's going to do much good because where he already shoveled a little bit of the driveway is already covered again. Because it is coming down. Once again. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much snow we actually end up with. And yes, I am leaving clips of my workouts in this video. Because I do want to say, hey, yes, I do work out. That's what I'm doing while I'm stuck in the house. And I will talk later in this video more about working out, why I work out, and just all that stuff. But part of my daily routine is me moving my body. So that is part of what this video is going to be. It's most of my day in the life videos, week in the life videos include at least one workout, because I do try to work out at least 3 days a week. Of course, since we've been snowed in, I've gotten in 4 workouts. I'm hoping to get in the full 5 or 6 days, because I started working out on Sunday. So I'm hoping to get in Thursday and Friday. I'm editing this on Thursday since it's going up Friday. But yeah. I just wanted to talk about briefly why I do include my workouts. Why being stuck in the house is dangerous. You end up buying things. I bought Nevaeh a Squishmallow for her birthday. I got the bouncy cow that we were going to get her, mainly because it was on sale. And I got a gift bag because it was $2.99. So, yeah, and I could go even more crazy and buy a whole lot more. But I'm not going to, because we don't need anything else.
Wait, we've got her party planned. It's only thing we've got to figure out is the date. I've got to buy invitations, and that will be it. And some more gifts. But I keep looking at stuff, especially since I'm stuck in the house. There isn't really anything to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at stuff going, this would be great for her party. This would be great for her party. We need to do this for birthday. We need to do this for party favors. We need to do this. We need to do that. And no, we do not. It's like, I'm stuck in this house and I'm looking at things and wanting to buy things that I would never look at and want to buy. So, yeah. I don't know how much longer we can be stuck in this house like this.
did some more shopping for Nevaeh. This is from Carter's. But I got her a pair of yellow shorts, a pink t-shirt, little denim shorts with like a little lace trim on them, a dress, another pink shirt, and some Disney princess pajamas, all in 2T. And there's still stuff in my save for later that I could totally get her, but I'm gonna wait. Most of this that I got her is gonna go, but most of this stuff is gonna be for her birthday, and then I'll probably buy her some more stuff, and other people are gonna buy for her birthday too, so I'm not completely worried about her not having enough clothes. Like, Nevaeh is in no need for actual clothes, but I have noticed, like, I was organizing her drawers the other day because just where I just been shoving stuff in when I did her laundry, it was just not organized. So last weekend, it was last weekend, I went through and kind of took out the stuff that I know is not fitting her right now. Like, she had clothes in her drawers that were 12 to 18 months, 18 to 24 months, and some of the 18 to 24 month stuff is just not fitting her. And if it's not fitting her, I'm not keeping it in her drawers. But by no means does Nevaeh need clothes. And I know that. But I also know that we do not have a whole lot of 2Ts. Mainly what we've got in 2Ts right now is a couple pairs of jeans, some of her sweatsuits that are 24 months are still fitting, and some of her 18 to 24 month stuff is still fitting, but we don't have a whole lot of 2T. And I do not buy stuff unless it is on sale, and I have a coupon, and I have a reward. And that's what the Carter stuff was. Even though that dress was marked for $29, it was originally a $48 dress. It was marked $29. I had a 20% off coupon and a $5 reward. So, yeah. I don't buy clothes full price, and I especially do not buy baby and toddler clothes full price. Like, they have a lot of their Halloween and Christmas stuff on sale right now. And I would love to go crazy and buy all that stuff in like a 2T or even bigger. But I don't know if she's still going to be a 2T in Halloween or Christmas. Because that girl grows. And she grows fast. And I'm so glad she is growing because that means she's healthy. But it's like, whoa. They grow super duper fast. I thought once we got her into like clothing sizes that were like 12 to 18 months and 18 to 24 months, that you would literally have that 6-month time period. And for some stuff you do, and for other stuff you do not. So, yeah. But Nevaeh is the first kid that I'm actually buying clothes for, and I'm looking at her and I'm watching her grow. Like, even working in a daycare, it's not the same, because I wasn't buying their stuff. Like, I was watching them grow, but I never realized how quick they were actually growing. And it gives me a much bigger appreciation for all my kids, all my friends who have 4, 5, even 6 kids, and all the clothes they go through. So, yeah. And for anyone asking, no, we are not just, I'm not just selling her clothes, and I'm not just throwing them away. The clothes that I'm storing away, the clothes that I'm taking out of her dresser, I'm storing away for either future kids or my friends having a baby in a few months. So I need to pack up some of I've got some of it sorted, but I haven't got it all packed up yet, so I need to pack it all up and tell her, hey, you can either come get this or I can meet you somewhere. But yeah, some of it's going to her, especially some of the summer stuff, because the baby's due end of March. So it kind of lines up with when Nevaeh was born, because Nevaeh was a late April baby. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, finish watching. I don't know, I'm watching YouTube. That's what I hate. I did a workout, but I feel like I'm not doing anything, or I can't get anything done, because I'm used to, because we're all stuck at home, and when we're all home, it's like, but okay, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, finish watching this YouTube video, probably figuring out what we're doing for dinner tonight, and yeah. Okay, so I was standing around, and this was bugging me, because I had my Valentine's Day sprinkles just setting on top of this bin, and I don't usually do that, and I had this sprinkle drawer, and I realized I have stuff in here that is not sprinkles. So I wanted to take all that stuff out and just put all my sprinkles in this drawer, and that's what I did. I didn't show it because I did just organize this like baking supplies bin not that long ago, but I just wanted to fix this drawer and get everything out of it. So this is what came out of that drawer. And this stuff went into my, I have a baking thing in my kitchen that I keep all my stuff in that I reach for. So I just put this stuff in there. And that was so nice to get that done. Then I'm making my bed. I needed to wash my sheets and all that. And I had done that earlier in the day, but it took a while for everything to get ready. So, yeah. That's why I'm just now making the bed. And of course, I can't make a bed in my house without a cat. Whether that be Poe or Nugget. It used to be Rowdy, but it's kind of more or less Rowdy hangs out in my brother's bed now. So, yeah, it's Poe or Rowdy. Or Poe or Nugget. So, I did leave this in. I did speed it up a little bit. And yes, I have a big giant pile of laundry over in that corner that needs to be done, as well as all my stuffed animals and extra pillows get shoved over there. So, yeah. But that's kind of what this week was. I kept saying to myself, if I'm going to be stuck in the house, this week is going to be cleaning, organizing, working out, actually taking care of myself and taking care of stuff that needs to be taken care of. So that's kind of what I was doing this week. Wednesday. I haven't talked to you at all today. Or no, shoot, it's Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday. I haven't talked to you at all. I've been editing a video. I still need to film one more thing for that video, but that's going up tomorrow, so I've been working my butt off on that. And then kind of just sitting on my butt doing other things as well. I just finished my workout. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I just finished my workout. I need to finish working on that other video. And yeah, and tonight we're supposed to have another snowstorm coming through, so we will see. But yeah, let me turn it around and I'll show you what workout I did. And then I need to get changed and put my workout stuff away. And go from there. Oh, I did get my bed made today. I did wash my sheets and stuff and get the bed made. So, yeah. That's always something. But that's the workout I did today. I do have my step out, so I do need to put that away. But yeah, I've been loving the step workouts even though they kick my butt. But I like them because they're 30 minutes, and for me, sometimes it's just easier to do a 30-minute workout than it is to do a 40. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, and I'm actually getting a chance to sit down and actually talk to the camera. I've done this a few times here and there throughout this video, but nothing like I'm getting to today. For the most part, we are going back to normal in this area. We do have more snow coming. It was supposed to come last night into today, but I don't think, we may have gotten a little bit, but not a whole lot. But now they're calling in, or calling for another massive snowstorm. So we're going to enjoy a couple days of normal, I think. And there's going to be another massive snowstorm come through. So, yeah. But I am currently working on the video I was working on yesterday. I didn't get it saved last night, and I'm working on that right now. That way I can get it up. I don't really have much to do today. I had some medical stuff to take care of, like chronic illness stuff to take care of this morning, which I did. But that wasn't a big deal. That was, I needed to send my doctor a refill request. And I needed to fill out some paperwork for a doctor's appointment I have next Tuesday. Like, God forbid it holds. Like, I'm hoping it doesn't snow anymore so I can actually go to this appointment. So I had to switch to the floor because my camera died on me, so I have to charge it. But I wanted to finish my thought. So, yeah. As long as it doesn't snow anymore, or the roads don't freeze over, or it doesn't decide to rain, which I don't know how it could, given it's not supposed to be above 30 degrees till next Tuesday. But, I just want to get this appointment done and over with. I scheduled the appointment in either September or October, I don't even remember. And the first opening they had was 5 months out, which was, yeah, which is Tuesday. That's the first appointment they had. But I need to get this appointment done with, because
I don't know. They've changed some rules at our doctor's offices around here are not independent. They're not private practice. You can find one every now and then, but most of them are associated with the hospital and are through the hospital system. So they changed the rules that primary care providers that are not women can no longer provide gynecological care. So, like, even just a standard pap smear, you can't even have anymore at a primary care appointment if your doctor is a man, which I think is stupid. But my friend was looking for a new gyno because she hadn't been to one in so long, and I was looking through the list because I hadn't either. I had been having them done, having my exams done when I was with my primary care. Like, I'd had a few with the gyno years back through this hospital system, moved a couple times, found a new gyno, they retired, then I moved back up here. And I just never, and then with all my chronic illness stuff, I just never worried about finding a new one and had a primary care who could do them. So, yeah. And now I'm at that point of, I am due for another one, but I'm overdue to see an actual gyno. So, yeah. That's what Tuesday's appointment is. That's why I just want to get it over with, because I don't care what anybody says. There's something about those appointments. You dread them as a woman. You just dread them. And because I was talking to my friend, and because she goes the day after I do with the same doctor, and she goes, I'm a week out, and the fact that we are stuck at home in this cold and already getting confirm your appointment and fill out your paperwork and all that crap. We were kind of talking yesterday and said, they do this so you can dread it. And those appointments you dread anyway as a woman. If you don't, what is wrong with you? Like, I'm guessing it's different if you're pregnant. Maybe not. But I'm at this point of like, okay. Because I was talking to my friend, she's like, yeah. But she's had 4 kids, and I said, do you dread it? Or is it just kind of one of the, like, it's just a standard thing that we have to do as women? But at the same time, it's also one of those things that is so uncomfortable, even though you've had them before and you know what to expect. So, yeah. And especially starting with a new doctor, that makes it even worse. And there for a while, it seemed like every gyno out here was retiring, or they weren't an OB as well, and I need one that does both. I need one that, in case I get pregnant, like, if I decide I want to have babies in the future, like, I need one where I'm established, and that if I get pregnant, they can deliver the baby. And they can provide that care without me having to find a midwife, or without me having to go to a different hospital. Because there for a while in this area, they had GYNs, but they didn't have OBs. So people were scrambling when they found out they were pregnant to get to other doctors. and other hospitals. So, yeah. But that's just kind of like, that's my little health rant. Because so far, I have all my chronic illness stuff scheduled, and I've got that. And then I have this appointment next Tuesday that isn't a chronic illness thing, and you just have to go. It's like just maintaining your health, and that's just part of it. And I hate it, but it is part of it, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it on here just to see if I wasn't the only one who dreaded it. And even just to remind everybody, hey, you need to go have that done. And especially if you live with a chronic illness, because when I first got really sick, and I was trying to find a new doctor, everything health related that was just standard thing that you did got put on the back burner. And then when I finally got my health we'd kind of evened it out. It'd been about 1.5 years since I started having the issues. I went in and my PCP said, okay, so when's the last time you had this done? Like, I hadn't even thought about it because I'd been so sick for so long, and I wasn't. And he said, it's not on file where you had one, what the heck? And I'm thinking, and I said, well, let's see, I've been dealing with something else. And he goes, I'm not mad at you, it's just, because even though it might not be related to the chronic illness stuff, it still needs to be taken care of so it doesn't lead to a bigger problem. But that's when I started letting him do it because he could, it was just easier. So, yeah. And then I had one with a provider in his office. I was going to a different hospital. Well, I was supposed to go to a different hospital for a specialty appointment. And there's a whole video on that. But part of me being able to go to that specialty appointment, I had to go have an actual independent pelvic exam. It couldn't be through my primary care. It couldn't be with my primary care doctor. It could be through his office, but it couldn't be with him, and it couldn't be part of just a standard exam. So I ended up going to have that done, and no, because I know I could do that through his office still, but no. That's mainly my main thing, is I haven't found a doctor that I'm comfortable with doing those that don't hurt. Like, the last time I went for one that wasn't with my primary care, oh my god, I screamed in the middle of the exam. It hurt that bad. And the woman's like, what? I said, you hurt me. I had never had that experience before. And how many years of having them done, I had never had an experience where it actually physically hurt so bad that I had to scream. Like, it's always uncomfortable, but I've never screamed out in pain from one. So no, I will never go to her again. I actually ended up reporting her to the hospital board, saying, hey, maybe we shouldn't be letting her do these anymore because she's just way too rough. And I talked to a few of my friends who went to the same doctor's office and had them done with her, and they all said the same thing, that they are
my one friend said, yeah, it was worse than having a baby. And my friend had a baby naturally, and the baby was 10 pounds. She said, I'd rather give birth to a 10-pound baby without any pain meds again than go to her. And you know it's bad when my friend who had a baby is saying, yeah, that hurt worse than natural childbirth. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on the health front. I haven't been sharing a whole lot on my health stuff lately. Here and there I'll put a few pieces in, but not like I usually do. I do need to get back on some chronic illness videos. I am planning one for next month, but we will see. For chronic illness wise, it's just, I've got all the appointments scheduled and I'm just waiting for them to roll around. And then I have my yearly physical in April. But for right now, it's just, I've got to take care of standard health stuff right now. Because my doctor kind of hinted in October that there are certain things you have to do when you get to your age and you haven't been doing them all. And more or less he was trying to hint at, hey, they changed the rules, so you need to get with it and find one. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not planning on filming next Tuesday. I'm just not. And I think tomorrow is going to be the last day of this vlog anyway, because it's been almost a week. I think it will be a week because I started filming on Friday. But I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk to you a little bit and kind of fill in on my health and my appointments and my chronic illness and all that. I'm just like, the chronic illness stuff isn't that much because right now I am stable, knock on wood, and hoping I stay that way. So yep, that video still isn't done, but I'm gonna get to that video. I need to do some other stuff. I need to check when everything is coming. I had packages from Amazon, Shein, Carter's, Walmart. I had all these places coming and they all got delayed, and I need to check to see when they are coming now. Oh, we did get one package yesterday. It was for my dad, but he never changes we all use my Amazon, but my dad never changes the name on packages. So when it came, it had something for me in it. But we got Nevaeh's pink and black Squishmallow cow. I'm planning on giving her this for her birthday, but I might throw it into her Easter basket. I'm not sure yet. And do you guys do Valentine's Day gifts for your kids? And if so, what do you include in them? Is it just like a cheap little stuffed animal? Is it like a cheap little box of candy? What is it? Because I don't know. I've seen some cute little stuffed animals as I'm browsing Walmart's Valentine's Day section, and I just don't know. But I've also seen some cute little stuffed animals that would work for Easter as well. And this could be put away for her birthday if somebody it gives me an idea for Easter baskets for 2-year-olds and Easter basket, if they do something for Valentine's Day. Like, last year she was about to turn 1 year old. Easter was 5 days before her birthday last year. So she was basically a year old. And we got her some goofy little toys and a couple of clothing items. And that was her Easter basket. But this year she's going to be almost 2. And I don't know what to get her. So what would you put in a 2-year-old's Easter basket? Let me know down below in the comments. And then let me know too if you do Valentine's Day gifts. Because we always got like a cheap box of candy. And that was what we got. But I don't want to give Nevaeh candy. So, yeah. Just kind of let me know what you do for Valentine's Day, if you do anything at all. I know Easter's the next big one. But I kind of like to make everything special. But Valentine's Day can be special without a gift. And I know that because honestly, Valentine's Day is not, at least around here, it's not a huge holiday. Even if you have, like, if you got married around Valentine's Day, it's a big deal. If you get married, like, getting married around Valentine's Day, having a birthday on Valentine's Day, that's how it's special around here. We don't really do a whole lot in this area. Restaurants are always crowded on that day, but it's also Saturday this year, so yeah. But I'm not taking the kids out to eat. We're not doing that. So if you do little goofy gifts for Valentine's Day, just let me know down below. But I need to stop talking and get up and actually start doing something. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, maybe not, it may have just been last week, I placed an order to Hobby Lobby for some random stuff, for some stuff for Nevaeh's party, for just some decor stuff around the house. And part of it came today. There's one more item that is shipping separately. And there's Poe and a nugget because he was afraid of the bubble wrap. So, yeah. But I'm not sure if I'm doing cupcakes or not. But, okay, that's open. Yeah, but that seems really, yeah, that's just bad packaging. But I'm not doing cupcakes, I don't think. I don't know. We will end up seeing what I end up for Nevaeh's party. We're doing moo, I'm 2, so cows. But this was half off. Actually, no, it was more than half off. But it's 40 cow print cupcake papers. I've been wanting to make cake pops, and I don't really have a way to do it, so I got 2 of these, because each holds 24. And these were half off as well. So they were like $3.49. I'll have to unwrap one of these, but there, I've got 2 of them. I got this galvanized, dang that's cold, metal tray for Nevaeh's party. I was thinking, I got this one, that's more of an oval shape. And I got this one, which is more of an actual tray, but it's not as big as I thought. But my idea is put mason jars for forks, knives, and spoons, and then do plates and napkins. And I was thinking about using this one for a party. Okay, so here's what was in that was wrapped up in all the bubble wrap. These red, kind of like mason jars with like frog lids. These were part of their Valentine's Day decor, but their Valentine's Day decor was half off. And they have red and pink. And it's me. I love red. Red's my favorite color, so yeah. But they say country cottage jars. And then the other side has like this really intricate floral and cherry design. And they're just so, well, it looks like cherries. It may not be. It might just be more flowers. But these are so cute. I think they would be great for flowers. And these are just for me to decorate with. They're not for anything specific. I want to redo my room this year. And part of that is going to be changing up some of the decor and all that. I thought these would be really cute. I just have to figure out a place to put them. But I do have one more thing coming. It got delayed because of the weather. So, but everything has been delayed because of the weather. But it's just cow print wrapping paper. I figured wrap a few of Nevaeh's presents in some cow print wrapping paper. Maybe use some of the cow print wrapping paper for like decor. I don't really know yet. And I know everybody's going to be asking, if her birthday's not till late April, then why are you buying stuff now? And I'm buying stuff now because a lot of the stuff is on sale, and I do not pay full price for anything. And I got on Hobby Lobby just kind of looking for like cow print stuff and maybe decorations to match the theme. And I found cow print stuff and some like country barn, like country stuff. So that, hence the galvanized trays. I'm hoping the one works even though it's smaller, but I am thinking that a mason jar about the size of these red jars would work great, and I know I have plenty of those on that one, but I just think that would be cute. It'd be cute to corral all the little she's scratching on. My brother got me a picture of midnight for Christmas, and that's what she's scratching on. Like, I swear, Poe does some strange things. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of put some of this stuff away. And no, the cake pop stuff wasn't just... I'm thinking about using it for Nevaeh's party, but I'm not strict on it has to be used for Nevaeh's party. And that's why I like the clear stuff. And even the galvanized metal, that works with a lot of different themes. Not just a cow or a barnyard themed party. So yeah, I'm gonna get Poe and I'm gonna put some of this stuff away, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so if you've been here for a little while, you know that I struggle with food so bad, and that half the time I don't feel like eating at all. But the last 2 days, knock on wood, I have had, no heck, 3 days now. Last 3 days, knock on wood, I've had like a really good appetite. But I've also noticed that from some of my health issues, and probably from just the last few weeks and stuff, or last month or so, that somehow I gained 11 pounds in less, and yeah, probably about a month. And I think a lot of that's because I don't eat a whole lot, but when I do eat, I eat crap because that's what my body can handle. And I do throw in like a healthy item every now and then. And part of this year, my goal was to eat healthier. So I'm trying to implement like a fruit or a vegetable with every meal, and like I try to do that anyway, but I'm not always perfect at it. Like nobody's perfect at anything, so yeah. But my go-to snack lately, I've been eating this on and off for a few months, is yogurt, honey bunches of oats with the almonds, and strawberries. And we have frozen strawberries in the freezer, or we had strawberries in the freezer from our garden this past spring and summer. So I've been going through those, and I got a gigantic bag of honey bunches of oats the last time we went to the store. Well, not the last time, but the last time we went to the store and got cereal, because we don't buy cereal a whole lot. But that's how I'm eating it. Blended yogurt. It's got to be the blended stuff, or I cannot eat a yogurt. But blended vanilla yogurt, frozen strawberries, and honey bunches of oats. You can kind of tell there's yogurt under here. I dumped a little bit too much cereal in there. Alright, who cares? I'm going to eat it anyway because it is healthier. And especially while I feel like actually eating. But I've shared this before in like a snack video or something, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that because I haven't really mentioned the weight gain. I've talked a little bit about my health in this video. I've talked about my chronic illness in a couple of videos lately, but nothing like full-blown sit-down update. And I have never gained weight so quick, and I don't know what it is. And all I could come up with is it's got to be from either my chronic illness and me bloating or some kind of medication I'm on, or but even if I can figure out why I've gained the weight, even if it is just bloating and I can figure out a way to handle it and fix it, I'm gonna try, because part of the goal was this year anyway to eat healthier. But now that I've realized how much weight I've actually gained, I'm going to try and eat healthier and exercise more and try to get some of it off, because I'm not comfortable. Like, I haven't been, like, I guess I should have known a couple weeks ago when I just wasn't comfortable in my clothes, but I do that sometimes, and I was just figuring, okay, it's just one of those days, just one of those times. And now I'm realizing that I gained 11 pounds in a month. Yeah. And I also want to get some of it off because I'm a woman, and I get griped at about my weight anyway. Either I'm too skinny, or I'm too fat, or I'm just not. And with chronic illnesses, you get griped at even more about your weight. So, yeah. And I go to the doctor in April, and that doctor isn't going to be that harsh on it, but I know my other doctors will be. So, I want to try and lose some of it, if I can, before I end up going to the doctor. And I know that's so stupid to worry about that. And typically I'm all about being comfortable in my own body and my own skin, but if I'm not comfortable, then I'm going to try and do what I can to make myself comfortable and to make myself feel better. Because looking back, around the time I started gaining weight was probably around the time I started having other issues too. And that could explain a whole lot of what's going on with me lately. So, yeah. little bit of a segue into, I don't know, from going on about having a healthy snack to, yeah, I feel like I'm a cow. Because honestly, I do. I feel like I'm a cow. I've never gained weight so fast in my life when I didn't know I was doing it or didn't intend on doing it. And it's not muscle, and I know that muscle weighs more than fat, but I can tell when it's muscle and when it's not. So, yeah. But I'm gonna eat my snack, watch more YouTube, because that's what I've been doing. I did do my workout earlier today, but I didn't film any of it. And yeah, but I need to eat this. And then I guess I'll talk to you later. So it is Thursday. I'm just now getting around to actually picking up the camera. It's after 12 o'clock. And yeah, I've had a productive day. I got my room cleaned, the laundry done. Well, the laundry, it's hanging up to dry. And I got dishes done. I got part of what we're doing for dinner in the crock pot. And yeah. Yeah, so we are having a productive Thursday. At this point, I need to start editing this video because it's going up tomorrow. But I wanted to wait and see if some of the stuff I'd ordered is coming in today so I could show you more of that stuff. But I don't know. We are still, once again, looking at delays for the weather and the roads, and I understand that the roads out here are horrible. Every other school, every other county has gone back. Most schools had a 2-hour delay today, but I'm surprised they had school at all. When I woke up this morning, it was -2, and the low was supposed to be -4. So, yeah. But we will actually see. Like, I'm just glad the kids got back and went back to school today. Because that helps my grandma out, but, well, the boys went back. Nevaeh is too little to school. But the county I'm living in, their roads still aren't clean, and I think that's what's delaying packages so much. So, yeah. Oh, but I do want to show you my outfit. I got this for Christmas. It's from Fabletics, and I haven't worn it yet. So, this is the top, the yoga pants or flare leggings or whatever they're calling them now. And I do have the tank top underneath that matches, but it's so cold here that I'm going to keep this top on. And this has thumb holes. I didn't realize that it had thumb holes. Okay, so my camera died on me, but like I was saying, this has thumb holes. It ain't gonna work now because I'm trying to get it to work. Yeah, it has thumb holes. I don't need the thumb holes because if I have the thumb holes, I will walk around like this all day and not function. So it's not functional for me right now. But everything I'm wearing is a size small. It came as a 4-pack set. It was supposed to include a bra, but they didn't have the bra in this color, so I got the bra in black. So if I would have been able to get the bra in this color, I would just wear this shirt. But I kind of like this shirt over top of the tank top, especially with it being as cold as it is. But I'm doing some planning for
a dinner video. I'm doing Super Bowl recipes, that's it. So yeah, I'm trying to do some planning for that. And yeah. And if you want any specific videos for the month of February, then let me know down below in the comments, because I'm always looking for ideas. And I just, honestly, I'm running out of ideas. Like, I do my standard day in the life videos. I've got a few planned for Valentine's Day, but I don't really have anything else planned for February. So if you want to see something specific, then let me know down in the comments. But I'm honestly thinking this might be it for this video. I'm not getting anything today. I just went through and checked to see what was coming today, and nothing is coming today. Nothing exciting, at least. I'm getting a gift bag I got for Nevaeh's birthday today, and my normal light, and yeah, that's what's coming. So this is going to be it for this week in the life video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Monday for my next video. Bye bye.